I'm gonna go ahead and the the three AI tools that I'm going to discuss today is these three are called large language models. And just so you know, I have ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT. The next one is Bard, and the last one is Claude 2. Just a quick intro for this AI tools. To call this ChatGPT is developed by OpenAI, a non-profit research company that is dedicated of the development of safe and beneficial AI. Um, it is also known for its ability to generate human-like text and for its conversational skills. And it is free to public. The ChatGPT 3.5, and if you're gonna pay 20, I think $20 per month, you can try the ChatGPT 4. And Bard is developed by Google AI, the research division of Google. Bard is still under development according to them, but it has already shown promising results in a variety of tasks, including generating text, translating languages, and writing different kinds of creative content. Bard is expected to be released in public. I think it's already released, but it's still under development. And lastly, Claude is developed by Anthropic. Claude is somehow similar to ChatGPT 4, if I'm not mistaken. And um, a company that is focused on developing AI that is Anthropic that can help humans solve and some of the world's pressing problems. Maybe that's too general. And Cloud 2 is known for its ability to understand and analyze complex languages and for its ability to generate creative and informative text. So um, there are similarities and differences for this three languages. So let's start for um, let's discuss about first pointers for this. Does ChatGPT, Bard, or Claude can access web browsing? Okay. So for this, I'm gonna give them a prompt, each of them, so we can check if they can access the web. So using ChatGPT 3.5, I'm gonna ask, can you see my screen clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Um, could you please tell us what is www.outmarket.pro? Okay, and I'm gonna ask the same prompt for Bard and Claude. From ChatGPT, I'm sorry, but I don't have about a website called www.outmarket.pro. So it means the data from ChatGPT 3.5 is I think from until 2021. But for now I don't have any access to chat. I think you have access for ChatGPT 4.
Right.
Using ChatGPT 4 um by paying $20 a month, you can have some plugins and web browsing. You can activate that so you can be updated from the web using that plugins. And how about
And hold
Bard?
on. Well, while we're on Chat GPT, let me go ahead and ask for uh so they're saying GPT-4 is saying my last training data is January 2022. I don't have information about it, visit the website.
Yes.
But I've also tested it. I'll ask it a little differently and just say, I don't remember, but I have asked it in such a way that it gave me information about that obviously it got from the website. Um, but go ahead.
Okay. By the way, oh, how about this one? Okay, maybe I need to recheck this. Oh, why is it? Um,
Did it do it when you tested it before?
yep. I don't.
Maybe it's just
Um,
cranky this morning.
yep. I think. Well. Just to make it clear, Bard is operated by Google, and as you can see, ChatGPT 3.5 cannot access web browsing. Also, Claude um, do not have enough context for the to provide a detailed summary of um. So meaning Claude and ChatGPT 3.5 can't perform web browsing, but ChatGPT 4 can access using plugins and also Bard. That's their differences when it comes to web browsing. And the next is we can try if we can have some image recognition using these three LLMs, but using ChatGPT 3.5, if you're gonna ask for a image description and you were gonna upload an image or a file, ChatGPT 3.5 cannot, but um, ChatGPT 4 can using plugins also. And let's see if Bard can describe this image for us. Okay, where is it? Hold on, here. Where's my email? Okay, here. Can you describe the image? Let's see. Well, just so you know, oh, okay, here. Um, the answer from Bard is the image shows up a group of people standing around a pile of pineapples, which is correct. There are people of different ages and ethnicities, and they are all dressed in casual clothing. Well, the rest of this, I think Google Bard did a great job in image recognition. You can use it if you have some tasks about this one that is related to this one. But when it comes um to Claude, it can only um uh you can only attach a CSV file, PDF text, and etc. Except from images. So only a Bard can um do the what do you call this, the image recognition. But so I'm gonna give that point to Bard because ChatGPT and Claude cannot do image recognition. These are just the basic things that we can do using these three LLMs. Okay. For the next one, so here's the one of the, I think you can be interested to this. We are using Midjourney, right? You are using Midjourney. So when it comes to creativity, we can ask them if they can generate a prompt for Midjourney. Let's see. Um, what call this? For a
You find that you can type in a prompt and go to another app and do the prompt while it's thinking, while the first one is thinking. When you leave, when you leave an app, does it still keep working? And then when you come back to it, it's got what you what it generated.
um, you mean the speed of the response of the
Well,
LLMs?
like if you were to leave leave Bard and go to uh Chat GPT and do the same thing, when you come back, will it have done what it was working on? Or does it stop when you leave it?
Um, it's still, you can go back same as the ChatGPT where it stores the data.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you just have to have an account same as ChatGPT and Claude, and it stores the topics or the chat box you created. You can still browse it when you have a different task to do. So here see um okay, let's see. Okay. Let's start from Bard. So he recommended that Bard recommended a surrealist painting of a floating city in the clouds with waterfalls cascading down and lush gardens in its streets in the style of Salvador Dali. So Bard recognizes the Mid-Journey AI. So I asked each LLM to create this prompt in order to what do you call this? In order to check on how creative them when it comes to this. But we can also here from Claude an ornate golden frame surrounding an oil painting of a girl, blah blah blah. So they can give you data or suggestions when it comes to this kind of matter. Maybe this is just the basic things that I can apply using these three LLMs and also Chat GPT. Um, as you can see, Bard, when I'm entering a prompt, there's some quiet of minutes or maybe it took much slower than ChatGPT and Claude. It's because it is accessing the web compared to ChatGPT. The data is already stored to it. So when it comes to hard reasoning or more suggestions, I can recommend ChatGPT, using ChatGPT for that. And so moving forward, um, data analysis. So I think if you're gonna use ChatGPT 3.5, you can you cannot attach any files from to it, but it can go to different role. You can have a prompt to make him act as a teacher. I already did that um as a boss using ChatGPT. And Bard sometimes it's kind of cranky if you have some prompt that is um not that specific. Unlike ChatGPT, he can give you suggestions from your idea quickly, but but the accuracy from that idea sometimes it's not good. But from Bard, um the ideas from it is from the web, so it is more accurate, but it takes time. Well, from Claude, I can show you that Claude excels in data analyzing. So I'm gonna upload a CSV file um, and let Claude summarize it. See, this one you can attach, and then I think I already made a prompt for this one here. See, I uploaded this one and I asked, can you analyze this data and give me a summary? So it is correct. The CSV file contains data about US time zones, and Claude give me some of the key points on what the CSV file contains. This is you can use Claude if you're gonna summarize long contents also. And then when it comes to summarizing long article, you can try it. I'm gonna copy this whole thing and let's see if they can um summarize the long content. You can see when I paste the long content here. Can you see it? It automatically converts it into a text file using Claude. So let's see. Okay, here it's generating.
Did it summarize that text file, or or did you paste the article in?
The text only. I only copy the um not
Oh,
the website.
and then it turned it into a text file. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
that's using Claude.
okay,
Okay, so as you can see, it gives some bullet points based on how it understands the text file.
okay.
Okay, and but the good thing about Bard, if if you generated a prompt suggesting asking for suggestions or key points, he can it can provide you the source here also, and it can give you conclusions and other suggestions from your idea. Yeah. So based on the article, the words from the article that I pasted in here, it can also summarize it and make it clear to you on how you can understand that article. And ChatGPT, it's still generating. I don't know why. But you know what? Based on what I've researched, using ChatGPT 4, there are some confusions because I think the token limit for ChatGPT 4 is about 6,000 words, and the token limit for ChatGPT 3.5, it's about 3,000 words. But if you paste not more than 6,000 words on ChatGPT 4, there are times that it cannot provide you the better response, but you need to use plugins for that. As you can see here, there's an error. I don't know why. See, okay, here.
There's some lag times quite often with GPT-4. Do you find when you were using Bard and Claude, does it does it take time to think, and sometimes is not available? What was your experience with their
Um,
ability?
when I'm using Bard, somehow, I can show you. See, I asked them also to compare each other, but if you're gonna use um ChatGPT 3.5, they don't it doesn't know the um Bard and Claude. But when it comes to the speed of response, I think ChatGPT and Claude are almost the same. And Bard, it took time, maybe more than a minute, if because it is understandable that it accessing the web. So um it took a minute or two just to polish the response. And as you can see, it also includes the sources from the web. So maybe I think that's the reason. And when it comes to um it says here which model is best used in a certain task. Based on my research, if you're gonna have long context tasks, you just have to use Claude. You see, it converts the pace and whatever you're gonna ask him to summarize, because the token limit of Claude is 75,000 words. So compared to ChatGPT 3.5 and 4, it is doubled. But for Bard, based on my research, it doesn't have any concrete data on how many words you can put into it. So when it comes to coding, I think I've seen some in YouTube that they ask um these three LLMs to generate a code for them. I think it's not that relevant right now for us. I just um in conclusion, we've seen how these AI models, ChatGPT, Claude, and Bard, have distinct strengths and limitations in different areas. So, meaning, you can use ChatGPT for a more likely AI human relationship, Yeah, you can treat ChatGPT as your mentor, as your teacher. Um, so basically, you can do a role play. That's the advantage of ChatGPT. And Bard is um well, it is developed by Google, so it is dependent on the web. But the good thing is the stored data from it is continuously updating. So whatever it is in Google, it can access by Bard, but not in real time, but it can update from time to time. That's the advantage of Bard when it comes to the web browsing. So in Claude, they are describing Claude as a what do you call this? A more sensitive AI. So it tends to give some response that is not promoting racism, and so it has some programs that the answers are too sensitive. So if you are just if you mistype a word on your prompt, it can detect that it can't provide this one because it maybe harm someone. Yeah, I experienced that. And then so overall, when it comes to image web browsing, Bard is the only LLM who can access the web for free. Okay. And you can also use ChatGPT 4, but you need to pay $20 for other plugins. I think the you can use Code Interpreter, the one that we use to on Claude, the CSV file. I think the Code Interpreter plugin can do that on ChatGPT 4. And on image recognition, only Bard can do it for free. I think I'm just basing this research on the free versions of it because not all can subscribe to it. Okay, so when it comes to creativity, it depends on how you will use it. So you can based on your task that you need to do, you can use this tree to have some more ideas. But overall, I think that's 50-50 for that. And when it comes to data analysis, only Claude can handle large amount of words to summarize. So Bard and ChatGPT sometimes having some errors when you input a large um, words to it, based from my experiences. Um, the availability of these three LLMs based on my research on different countries, ChatGPT now is available on 163 countries, and Bard is having 230 countries on its availability, but Claude it is only available in US and UK. Yeah, that's it. Maybe for the ChatGPT, Bard, and Claude, these are the most used large language models right now. I think they have Bing also, the one from the Microsoft, the Bing. Are you familiar with that, Mark?
Am I what?
Familiar with Bing? That's another LLM.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that also, and I think I
But
that is
Bing owns most of, or let's see, half of Chat GPT. So Bing uses Chat GPT in the background.
oh, okay. No, no. I think it has different modes. If you're gonna have the normal response or more creative response or more precise response, you can toggle that because I've watched some YouTube videos about that comparing ChatGPT, Bard, and Bing. But um, so moving forward, you can use this LLM on your specific task. Just so you know, you must be specific on what do you want it to do, especially on if you're gonna have some suggestions from it. If you're gonna have some presentation. I remember you created the video direction using ChatGPT. Um, so the bottom line for this is using these three LLMs, you can manage to be more efficient on your work on different kinds of tasks that you're gonna do. It will based from my experience, it helped me a lot when it comes to email handling, replies, or that's whatever the thing. Or maybe on your personal things, you need to do some exercise. It can suggest you a bunch of routines on how you will lose your weight or um and for me, I always use ChatGPT. But when it comes to web browsing, or I'm gonna need, as you can see, I'm doing research for Franet. So I'm looking for some plumbing distributors in North America. So it giving me this um Google Maps. So, but it not all the see, it gave me the list of five of plumbing distributors only. So there's always a limit of their capabilities. But for me, when I'm going to choose which one I should use, I would definitely choose ChatGPT because it is way more it's just for me, way more interactive for me. So it serves as your friend with a brilliant mind that you can ask to. Yeah. But sometimes if you have problems, even if it's an AI, you can ask for some advices. Maybe that's all. This is all are all the basics using these three LLMs. I'm not that um expert in some of the when it comes to marketing. You can use this definitely when you're on the marketing team, operations team. If you're gonna delegate, you can use this also to have some pointers, and if you're making a presentation or maybe you're writing a story also, and many more, it will help us a lot on our daily tasks. That's all.
Great. Thanks, Julius. We don't call you the marketing guru for nothing, the AI guru for nothing. Nice presentation.